Small Town Scuttlebutt.
You control your exercise, but your hormones, they have a mind of their own.
And it starts a lot earlier than you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, right when your kids are giving you a hard time.
You guys
Right,
don't.
you think it's them driving you crazy.
Well, you ladies don't get a break. It must be tough. Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Still making 80 cents on the dollar over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
High five,
Yes.
sister.
I know. Which really frosts my ass is International Women's Day, because keep your holiday, just pay me what I'm worth, is what I say. The day we don't have to have International Women's Day is a victory.
Stop doing those things.
Mm-hmm.
Those freaking. When I see those pictures, I just go, there's a room, a conference room in a hotel with 40 women who are all empowered, and they're gonna lift each other up, and they're gonna have breakout sessions, and then they're gonna go to the bar after and talk shit about each other because that's what women do. And I fucking know it. I joined a team of all women, and individually, all 4 of them told me on the same day, the first day, privately, we really needed a guy on this team, and that, or this one, we can get bitchy when we're left to ourselves. That's quote from a woman
Oh,
to
my
me
goodness.
from
My
the
son is
team.
working on an all-woman team.
Oh,
and
is
we love him.
I
Yes.
And
bet.
he's like, Mom, all they do is tell me their problems, and they talk about each other.
Yeah, it's not bad. It is not a
But they
bad
love
gig.
him.
So great. Oh, I bet.
Of course they
right?
do. Of course they do. Now your son's 25.
She's twins. Twin
Yep.
sons.
So,
Yeah.
but this particular kid's 25, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So he is working with what age group here?
Oh, so he's at Boston College, and he's working in the School of Education. He's getting his master's, but he's working to pay for his master's.
Good.
Good
Yeah,
for
yeah,
him.
we were done. We
Yeah,
were like-
right?
Yeah, we
got your
we
4
were done.
years.
So yes, he's working in education, which is even more interesting.
Yeah, a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
chicks.
It's very
So-
female
Because
dominated.
he just
lot
left,
of
like,
broads.
he left hardcore consulting in DC, like grinding, killing himself.
Mhm.
He's like, Mom, people are rolling in at 10, 10:30, rolling out at 3.
Oh, my gosh.
He's like a hero because he knows how to order food. He's like, Mom, like, and I'm like, don't get too, like, get your degree and let's wrap
Right,
this up.
right,
Let's
right.
These are
wrap
the
this
skills.
Oh, my
up.
gosh.
These are the skills. Hey, get the kid. I got a DoorDash alert. I
I
can't
know,
open
yeah.
it.
Where's that young man?
The
to fetch my
driver's on
food?
the side door. What the?
No, I have a good one. I have a good one. We were laughing because we had my other son's girlfriend over for dinner Sunday night. We were just howling at Tim's stories from Boston College. Yeah, this is a good one. So Tim orders the food, gets like.
I probably have to get closer to the microphone.
Yeah. Oh, are we on?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
oh no,
Just-
no,
yeah,
we
just-
can't. We can't go live with this.
Why?
Oh, okay.
we
so-
can't- oh,
okay.
sorry, I didn't
that's
know we were
no,
live.
that's
Well,
okay. We
I
can
can't
edit it.
talk
It's not
about
live.
my
We
hold
can
on,
edit
hold
it
on.
out.
Okay, sorry,
We're
roll
actually
back.
broadcasting live,
Okay.
so I have to go.
No, we're not.
Just kidding.
Oh, is this on too? Okay.
No,
Just
so
quick
none of this-
story that we won't.
I thought this
share.
was all great, so we can't
Yeah.
talk about.
Oh
this.
no,
Everything up till now we can't talk about.
no, I can't talk about. No, because I said Boston College. No.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
this is that's his
No,
story
no,
to
he'll
share,
kill
not
me.
your
No,
story.
no, no.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll put a
Rewind.
Reset.
Okay. Why don't we introduce
Hold
Mary
on.
Lou?
No, we're gonna start over.
Wait.
So menopause.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
kidding.
So
No.
start over. Oh yeah, I can't.
No,
do
no.
that.
So now we
Okay,
can't.
so
just
what
do a
are we
cold start.
talking about? Hold
Just
on.
know, just know it's a hot mic. I should have told you
Oh,
that.
okay.
from the
Sorry, I
beginning.
didn't know we were on.
Yeah, that's okay.
Sometimes we like to do like a cold open
we just-
Oh,
where we
okay.
just start chatting.
Okay.
So, but
Yeah.
we absolutely will not air anything.
Oh yeah, no,
that-
I will get killed.
Yeah.
I think it's good too.
I know
sorry.
sometimes I overshare about my kids, but
Yeah.
Well,
they're
you're-
minors,
I can
and it's
definitely share
okay.
about, but not that. He
Yeah.
just got the job.
yeah.
And a client got him the job. So
Oh,
let's,
really?
Let's like roll that back.
So your son works in an all-female team. He's 25. How old are these women?
Probably 21 to 40, 50.
Oh, so
Perfect,
that's a pretty
perfect.
wide range.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
So
he-
young and naive to totally jaded. That's the age range.
and dude, go to the jaded end
Mm-hmm.
because like they have an agenda. Like they're like the
Mm-hmm.
clock's ticking. Like they hate their ex-husband. Yeah, man. And then the girls your age, I guess, that's
So
cool
we can
too.
go back to International Women's Day.
Yes.
Good one. So you know what I did on my
Oh, no,
social
wait,
media
wait,
on
that-
International? I posted a picture of my good friend Arthur Anton that sponsors the Belle of the Ball.
Yes, I would love
I
to
was-
talk about that,
Yeah,
Mary
so
Lou.
I put him on my Insta on
Mhm.
International Women's Day because he does so much for women.
Okay.
So this is the third time Mary Lou has been a guest here, and I'm going to take the opportunity to introduce her formally for anyone who may be new listeners and have not had the opportunity to hear your previous appearances. So I'm going to recap your bio quickly. So Mary Lou Andre is a nationally recognized stylist, corporate image consultant, speaker, and author. She is founder and president of Organization by Design, Inc., a Needham, Massachusetts-based wardrobe management, fashion, and image consulting firm that helps individuals and organizations understand the power of being appropriately dressed in a variety of situations. She also hosts the popular and incredibly insightful weekly Facebook live styling show Beyond Dressing Well, Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Welcome back to the show, Mary Lou.
Thank you. Great to be here.
So in your previous two appearances, we never touched on your foundation
oh, okay.
and the
Yeah.
charitable work that you do. And I know you're coming off the heels of Belle of the Ball,
Yep.
and it's prom season. And so I would love to hear more about that. And I would love for you to share the charitable work that your foundation does.
Because it's so important to us. So when I
Mhm.
started my company, I had come out of a PR and public affairs background. So I just knew PR. I knew nonprofit, and I knew the power of it. And when I started, I didn't have any clients.
Mhm.
I had a lot of time, and
You didn't even have hey, if I start this, can I put you in the book? Yes. Okay, cool. I got 5. You didn't have anything?
I had nothing.
No
I sold-
sales funnel.
I
with,
sold no sales funnel. I
Wow.
sold my wedding dress. I had to pay for memberships.
I sold my
women
wedding
do
ring
it.
to get
Yeah.
this thing.
This is impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like Yankee ingenuity all over. My husband was just looking at me like we just got married. And he's like, "You're gonna quit your job and do what?" So
That is women leadership right there. Saying, I'm not working for the man. I'm the woman.
Oh my goodness! But I did some pretty interesting things that are actually popular now. But so I decided to start. So I worked at Jordan Marsh. Am I really dating myself? Remember Jordan Marsh?
Oh my gosh, yes, the blueberry
windows,
muffins. Yeah.
Enchanted Village, the blueberry muffins.
Yes.
I was like the PR person.
Where was that? Is that-
Oh boy, that was
Was
a
it the one
department store.
in
It was
Downtown Crossing?
Downtown
Or okay.
Crossing,
Yep.
across from Filene's. So it was
Mhm.
Filene's
Filene, yeah.
and Jordan Marsh.
Another
They were the two
institution.
rivals.
Mhm.
And I was on the Jordan Marsh Teen Fashion Board when I was in high school. That was kind of a big deal. So when I left, I went to UMass and I got a degree in fashion marketing. And I actually went to go to that program because there was very few 4-year schools from a very conservative family. They were like, get the real degree. So I
Yes.
I was fashion marketing, but I was also journalism, and fashion marketing was actually a little. It just was not what I thought it was going to be. It was very retail based. So a lot of the
Point of sale.
the men
kind
and
of
women,
things.
they were all like their families were merchants. They were they
Oh.
were learning that, and I was definitely had more of a creative flair. So I loved the journalism school. That's kind of where I segued. And when I got out of school, I worked at the State House in Boston as a legislative aide. It's where I met my husband, and it's where I met my first clients actually. But it was all it was a lot of nonprofit, a lot of PR. I worked for the state rep from Walpole. Believe it or not, he was also the chairman of the Committee on Insurance. So I was very exposed. But what I used to do is on my lunch break, I'd go down to Filene's basement and I would shop for everybody in my office. And
Oh
some
my
of them-
gosh.
yeah, that's what I would do.
I'm going downstairs.
And-
You need anything?
yeah. And I would come back, and so I always had this thing. Even when I was in high school, back to school shopping at Marshall's, I would put all
Yep.
my friends in the rooms and do my thing.
Mhm.
So as my story kind of evolved, I did work for a drug treatment center out in Westboro, and the fashion followed me there. I at the time. You guys are probably too young to remember this, but Bush 1 had put in Bennett. William Bennett was the first drug czar in the country, and it was kind of a big deal working there because we really had a platform. So I convinced my boss, and again, I was doing public affairs. The fashion thing was always there. Could I bring clothes from my friends' closets and dress these women. And men and women were very different in the program. Men, there was a lot of criminals. And of course, I got involved with it a couple times. I was definitely like, oh, I'll drive you to 7-Eleven. I almost lost my job on that one. But the women were definitely more victimized.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, truth,
Mm-hmm.
Rick. A lot of them had been involved, had really dire upbringings and had fallen in with them. And a lot of it was who they chose as partners, a lot of them had kids. So I was able to take a group of them to D.C., and they were able to testify. So I was actually sat in that beautiful room down in D.C., the congressional hearing room. And I was in the audience, but these women were able to testify. And that was just like a crown jewel for me.
Wow.
And when the opportunity to go back to Jordan Marsh happened, I said yes. And I thought, oh, my goodness, this is like nonprofit plus fashion. And I was there until Jordan Marsh was no longer.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, my God, is today April 1st?
It is.
This is the first day I started my company. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh. Happy anniversary.
So everybody left Jordan Marsh on March 31st. The company was done, and the executive leadership team, which I reported to the only female on that team, she was the head of public affairs. She said, "Come to my house. This is so fun." I had no idea this was happening.
I planned it this way.
Is so
Yeah.
I looked at the
magical.
calendar and I made
Rick,
it
this is
happen.
like magic. But Karen Zahn, one of my best mentors ever. That's another tip for your audience. Like, get mentors on every chapter of your life. She had me come over to her house in Cambridge. She was from New York. I was not. She had a family that paid for what I do today. I did not come from a family that was going to pay you to shop for them. And she said, just show me what you do. So I emptied her entire closet. She had a ton of stuff. And I shopped. I did what I do today.
Did you find anything like,
Unmentionable.
personal, unmentionable? That's the word?
We could go there off
Whips and
off
chains
mic,
and handcuffs.
Rick. We could tell stories. But anyway, she was very entrepreneurial, and she kind of wrote my business plan for me. And I had no confidence in the sales and marketing. And she's like, you got this. So she referred clients to me. And then back to my opening statement, that's when I went home and I said to my husband, we were just married. We didn't have a house yet. We're in an apartment. And he's like, no, we have to get a house before you start this other thing. So I started a consignment store. We had a really beautiful apartment in Needham, and there was an attic that nobody was using. I turned it into a consignment store. And then I went and got another job at the Children's Museum in Boston.
What did you call that? What did you call that consignment store? Because I feel like consignment in attic.
The attic.
Are you serious?
The attic.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and people
was gonna
would
say
come
that.
over on Saturday and Sunday, and I couldn't charge my services at first. I just couldn't. So I would go to people's homes and do my thing, and they'd have all these clothes that they didn't want. I would bring them back to my attic. I had it like a little boutique. I would price it, and I would just sell it. I would give them half. What was I thinking?
Yeah.
So I would give them half. I would
Here,
keep
hold-
half. That was
Right,
how it started. I didn't even know
See if you get
consignment
20
was a
bucks, yeah.
thing. And that's when I got the idea to sell the wedding dress. I'm like, this is the most expensive thing I've ever bought in my life. I'm going to sell this. And I did. And I still have the receipt.
Oh my gosh.
And I bought a used computer. And then my dad was really instrumental. And I was like, Dad, I need to go back to fashion school. He's like, no, you need to learn business. So he had
real
me
life
connect.
Experience.
He said, I'm going to set you up with Barry Bain. God rest Barry Bain. He goes, the best sales guy I know.
Bain Capital?
No. B-E-H-N.
I
I was thinking Bain Consulting.
No,
not the bad guy in Batman 7 or whatever the hell.
Cool story, though. His daughter is Sarah Bain. Do you know that name? A huge basketball player at Boston College.
Oh, wow.
I grew up in Foxborough, so she has started camp. So Mr. Bain, I had lunch with him, and he connected me with a woman by the name of Ellie Anbinder, who was running networking groups. So she had me meet her at Women Business Owners. They met at the Newton Marriott. And this is another tip for your listeners, because this is the truth. I was so young. I was like 28, 29. I was scared. I would go to the Newton Marriott. This was pre-internet. This was like you were just on your own. And I went in this room and I was like, these are my people. Like, I love this. and then because I had the public relations background, I volunteered to be on to be the PR person for the organization. Showing up is huge. I showed up every single month. I didn't even have the money. It was like, you had to buy the membership. I think it was $200.
Wow.
And then you had to pay $25 to go every month. But this is a true story, and this is this was just so great. So I was asked to do the PR for Woman of the Year. And I got to go to, so there was 5 finalists, 1 winner, but I was able to go to these 5 women's office in downtown Boston to interview them, to write the press release. 4 of them became my clients.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, it was just like the power of connection.
Yes,
that
and
has
taking
been
chances.
a thread. And then going back to the foundation, because I did so many very high profile fashion show. I knew how to give back. I knew how to make PR work.
I have a question then.
Yeah.
4 people jumped on.
Yeah. Over 6 or 7 months.
But they
it was the
eventually-
it was the credibility.
Yeah,
Rick.
you-
It was this organization was sending me to represent
Yeah.
them. I was giving. I wasn't making. It was just the power of connection. And then I started a newsletter. I dropped them
but
all on.
I have a follow-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get away from the subject. I really want to drill down on this 5th person. What went wrong on your negotiating with them to acquire them as a guest? Was it you didn't close it? Was it a personality? This is a comedy podcast. guys.
Okay, we're okay.
trying to
Bring on the humor.
I was
So
trying to lighten it
you're
up.
targeting the one
fifth-
person.
The
I
5th
didn't get
person.
as a
Yeah.
client.
Why didn't they want to be on? Why didn't they want?
I don't know. That's such an interesting question. I dumped them all on my mailing list, of course.
Yeah.
And then the other really cool thing that happened was a chronicle. This is really funny. So I was at one of my, I did everything. I didn't have kids. I was like going everywhere. I was making note. My husband's like, when's the money coming in? Like, when is that happening? And I'm
Yeah.
like, it's coming. It's coming. I got you. So I went to a fashion show. And I was sitting next to Karen Holmes Ward, who still is the executive producer of Chronicle. And she said, we're doing a story on, this is when the magic happened, actually, Rick. She said, we're doing a story on women business owners. I said, I can get those. I have those. And so I reached out to 3 of the 5. And she looked at me and she said, well, we want you to be on the show, too.
I know. Didn't you? So
And-
you didn't think like, I'm a woman
No,
business
I
owner. You
didn't.
immediately
No,
thought of
honestly, no, I was
your
so
clients.
young. I
yeah,
didn't think I was
that's
worthy.
interesting.
I
Yeah.
didn't think I
She's
was
gonna take
worthy.
that.
I didn't even get it.
Low-hanging fruit. It hit you in the head.
And I'm like,
You literally walked around that.
okay, so of course I went out and bought clothes that cost like my husband still was like,
Right.
What is this hobby costing us?
When are you generating
we do not
revenue?
have a home. We
Right.
do not have, and I'm like, I got it. So once you're on Chronicle, you're on Chronicle. And I
Yeah.
Write that down,
continued-
Rick.
Yeah,
We're gonna get
so
on
that
Chronicle.
was
It's on our
kinda cool,
website.
but,
It's- my
back to
grandpa
the
said it all the
clients,
time.
it was all credibility building in the beginning, and then my dad was right. He said, "Plant your seeds where you want them to grow, not at the fashion school.
Yeah.
not at even. I didn't even get involved. This sounds going to sound silly, I guess, but I didn't even get involved with like my own industry. I was like, no." I'm
Yeah.
not going to like the national image. It was called image consulting then. When styling wasn't even a thing, and I was like, no, I'm going to take my dad's advice and Mr. Bain's advice and put myself in rooms with people that were already where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
So this is a good one for you because I know you're a sports guy. You have to skate to where the puck is.
Is going.
Yeah,
going.
I'm sorry. Skate to where the puck is going. Oh, I blew that. I had that down. But yeah, and I still do that. And then back to the foundation. The foundation, we didn't have one till I think the foundation's only 8 years old. But what it did, all of a sudden, it was like I couldn't give all the time anymore. But we had clients. Again, it's always about the clients. The clients that trust. It's the know, like, and trust. That's the sales 101. And the clients would just love us that we would take their clothes and repurpose it. And then the foundation allowed us to get donations. So even back to Belle of the Ball, like I still volunteer. It is, my body's not as young. Oh my goodness, those prom dresses are heavy.
Heavy, yes.
But we're now able to. The foundation buys plus size dresses.
Wait, prom dresses are heavy?
Yes. You've never
oh my
held
goodness.
up a gown with like beading.
No, but I've
and
thrown it on the
sequins.
floor before.
Oh, there
Just
we
kidding,
Go, there
just
we
kidding.
Go.
That sounds a dork. I just see these prom dresses and like in pictures or whatever, and I'm like, this is red carpet, sheer thin fabric, not much.
You think a
fabric.
tiny little thing couldn't weigh so much?
I think a 120-pound senior, 18-year-old young woman wearing something from mid-thigh to lower shoulder would weigh 9 ounces.
But the girls at this event want the Cinderella experience,
Yeah.
and those dresses are poofy and beaded and heavy.
And where are they coming from?
We get them all donated, most of them from Macy's. When the pandemic, it was one of those
Oh,
blessings
wow.
of the pandemic. We got over 5,000 dresses.
Wow.
And
Oh, my
those are the
gosh.
dresses. It's really interesting. To your point, there are a lot of girls that want the skimpy,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of girls that really want that whole moment.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I
It's a
don't see those
a
girls
beautiful event. They
on
get-
on
it's a
my
beautiful
feed.
event.
And I know that sounds
On your
really
feed.
creepy. Well, that's not what I'm looking at on Facebook, Mary. No, friends or my daughter's going to the prom, or my buddy's, his kid is going, and it's like, okay, and my daughter.
I always say there's
I
a reason why
know.
God gave me boys.
Yeah.
So true. I know.
Whoa, you got how many girls do you have? One.
One.
Yeah. Have you had the prom yet? Has the prom?
No, but she goes.
It's
She
coming.
got her second
It's
dance
coming
coming
for
up.
you, Rick. It's coming.
She wanted to go dress shopping with me, and
Isn't that so sweet?
and she doesn't want me to chaperone. I asked. I said, "Would you mind if I chaperone?" She goes, "Dad, this is my
Oh my
dance."
God.
I'm
She
like,
would
"Okay."
be the entire time. She'd be like, "My dad's gonna do something. My dad's gonna do something." Like, there's no way.
There's parents that go to these things. It's like, whenever I was a kid, I'm like, how do you do it, man? Your mom's right there. You know? You don't want her to see any. Like, you just feel insecure,
Right.
You know?
Right.
Anyway.
My
oh,
parents were never around me.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is like a whole different.
Yeah.
My parents didn't know where I was on a Saturday or Friday night.
It's so. I mean, we can track our kids. And my son went out. He's a junior in high school. He's almost 17. He went out. I think it was Saturday night, and with a few buddies. And it was almost. We've never given him a curfew because he's always home at a reasonable hour. So we've never had the conversation like, okay, Will, you need to be home by X when you leave the house. So it's midnight, and I'm like, Dan, where is he? And it pulls up his phone, goes to find my friends. He's like,
Where's my kid?
he's on 95. He's approaching the Foxborough exit, whatever. And so I text Will and I was like, you're on your way home, right? Like, you're coming straight. He's like, yes, Mom. And he was home by like 12:20. And so, the next day we had the conversation like, okay, moving forward, like, you need to be home by midnight and whatever. But we can track exactly
Oh,
where
I
he
didn't
is
track.
at all
I
times.
was out to dinner with someone who was still tracking her 25-year-old post-college kid. She's like, "Oh, I can find out where he is." I'm like,
I mean,
Wow.
I
You
feel
gotta let
once
that
they
go. You
leave
gotta
your
let that
nest,
go.
I feel like
"Wow."
that's
I'm
an
like,
invasion
"No."
of privacy.
Yeah. I was too busy to track.
Well, what I do is I
I
track
was
them.
like, I can't figure out my own phone.
I know,
I can't figure this out.
So on my phone, I'll find my kid, and then on my burner phone, I'll get.
Burner
I'll-
phone.
we won't
Oh
talk
my
about that.
Find my
goodness.
mistress.
No, I go to Google Earth and I zoom in, and now I can see them.
See them. Oh my god.
It is.
It's childhood is.
I
very
know.
different.
I know.
very
It's. I
different.
love it, but at the same time, I'm like, it's an invasion of their privacy. But my
Yes.
perspective, yes, 1,000%. But I'm like, until he's not living under my roof, like until he goes to college, I'm allowed to see where he is.
It's
And,
the world
you
we're
know,
in.
I know.
It's the
Yeah,
world
no,
we're
I
in.
know,
So it's
I
now
know,
it's
I
in
know.
play. It's an option. It wasn't an option before. We come from a place where this is surveillance. We're going into that world. If we back when we were, in 1986. No, let's say 1984. You told us what was going on now. Cameras everywhere. I mean, there's good and there's bad.
We'd all be dead.
Yep.
We'd all be
It's
dead.
all crazy.
Yeah. No.
But anyway, back to daughters and stuff. I love raising my daughter. I'm gonna just
Oh, my
let her. Oh, she can wear what she wants. We talked about that.
You say that now, but
Oh,
Rosie's
God.
in 7th grade, Rick. It's
Yeah,
not like she's
the-
leaving the house in like a tube top and low-rise jeans. Is
Why
she?
don't you
oh my
two
God, is
carry
she?
on this
coming.
conversation?
It's
I'll be
coming.
back. I'm gonna because this blends into fashion and,
Oh, and I have my list for you.
and
Rick.
this
Oh,
one
yes.
and this one word. The one word note I wrote.
Okay.
What's the word?
Appropriate.
Appropriate.
But there's
So-
different
Oh.
definitions of appropriate.
Well,
Are you
why-
leaving?
Well, why don't you tee it up? I have to go get this dress that might not be
Oh,
appropriate.
Oh,
okay.
okay. We're
all
gonna
right.
do a live. Oh,
I
a
know.
live
I am See, it's funny that you say that you're glad you have boys, and I'm so grateful that my oldest is a boy because I feel like it's just easier. It's
No, believe
you
me, I
know?
would love. I'm like half joking. I have a girl dog. I have my
Yeah.
Susie Q peanut
Yes,
butter
she's
pie,
so cute.
who I love, and I dress up. And I would love to have I'd love to have a daughter, but oh man, because I was such a girl. I just didn't, and I have so many young women around me, and I love them. But man, is it hard? To be
I
a girl.
know.
It's hard to be a girl.
It is hard to be a girl. And my daughter is 12. She'll be 13 in July. Right now, she doesn't care so much about what she wears. Everything is like baggy. She's very modest. And I'm like hoping that stays. But I mean, I went many years, Mary Lou, where everybody I knew exactly what my belly button looked like because I loved a crop top.
They're back in
So
style,
I know.
Liz.
Ship has sailed.
You wore it
but-
once. You probably don't want to wear it the second time around.
Yes, exactly. So, all right. So,
Ooh,
can you
she's got
describe
some style.
describe for our listeners what you're holding?
Okay, sure. So I didn't.
Oh, I
Did
wanna
you
hear
guys
this.
finish your
It's
thought? Did
hysterical.
you
Yes,
land?
yes.
Okay. So we were just talking about, what's appropriate, and prom dresses weigh a lot and all that. My daughter just wore this to the last seventh grade dance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's so cute.
That's appropriate.
Yeah, that is appropriate. She's
Oh,
a
so
tiny little
cute.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
It comes up to here.
that's okay.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Rosie's not that
Did
tall.
she wear it with
Yeah,
heels?
oh, Rosie's kind of tall.
Is
What?
she?
Did she wear it with high heels or?
6-inch stilettos.
No, she
Come
didn't. I
on.
bet she wore sneakers.
She wore sneakers.
Yeah,
Ah,
which I
okay.
love.
That's
like
a whole different vibe than
What
Totally
is that?
different
That's
vibe.
kind of a cute kid thing.
Yes.
Right? But
Yeah.
where are they getting that, though? Where's the inspo? Is that like
shirts on TikTok somewhere.
some
Yeah.
athlete is doing it?
Yeah.
Probably
Mhm.
red carpet looks.
Very
Um,
cute. Good job, Dad.
Yeah, it's not
Very
low
good. I
cut.
love-
It's even if
No.
it's short, like she's still a petite girl. Like it's not salacious in any way.
The takeaway, the lesson, my input, because Leslie did all her yada yada girl stuff, and then she asked me about it. Is it okay? This and that, and I basically gave her a peek inside of a guy's brain, and I just said, "Yeah, you look beautiful, but don't objectify yourself. And whatever that line is up to you. Someone else's line is gonna be different. Someone's gonna look at you and be like, "Whoa," and you're just you think you're being modest. It's different. Every guy's gonna look at you. No guy just lets a woman walk by without looking a little bit. Like if they're
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
Yeah.
you
But
catch
that's
my
like
eye.
And young is beautiful.
Yes.
Young is beautiful.
but I also don't feel like it's
Yeah.
her responsibility to be modest because other people have dirty thoughts. This isn't Saudi Arabia
No,
where she has
that's not my point.
women have to cover themselves and they can only show their eyes because men get too excited if they see, a
Could you,
chin.
can you imagine if men had to wear those things?
Yeah, hair, exactly.
Can you imagine if men had to wear those things too? It's the opposite, but every time like a hot woman walked by, the robe just.
Oh my god, great
Boner
movie
joke.
by the way that's out that I saw when I was on vacation. Great movie, Rule Breakers, about the robotics team from. Oh, what was it? Oh my goodness, my brain.
Boston Dynamics.
No, from.
No, it's the
country-
Middle East, right?
Where's the Afghan
Mhm.
robotics team? The young girls,
Mhm.
and they were able to brilliant women. These young girls were just brilliant, and they actually were able to get out of Afghanistan before 2016 when
Oh, wow.
the Taliban went back into power. But they all came to America and went to schools. But anyway, it was a really beautiful story. Sad, empowering.
Yep.
But the sadness of what those women
Mhm.
live through is,
Yes,
is real.
to be
It's
completely
very real.
oppressed.
So Americans,
Mm-hmm.
yep, we are leaders in many ways.
That's right.
No, we're a terrible country.
Oh,
Did
boy.
you see the news? We're a shitty country. That's why everyone's trying to get into it. All right, we have to do an ad.
Okay.
So Perez Martial Arts is our esteemed sponsor for today. Perez Martial Arts doesn't put up with any crap. They put their foot down. They take charge of their lives and the situation in front of them. I'm ad-libbing here.
I'm like, is that what that says?
It's true, though. I mean, it's
Yes.
true. Like, Perez Martial Arts. By the way, Perez, Rolando Perez, the owner, he drives a Tesla truck. And he's got the Perez Martial Arts stuff on it. and he's just driving around like, this is my goddamn Tesla, and this is my business, and I'm an American business owner doing my thing. And I like Tesla because I like the environment, and, I like that.
It's hideous.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
Bold move.
Sorry.
We're going to have to take that out.
Yeah, you can take it out.
We have to. No, he's
No,
gonna,
I
he's
know.
gonna
I'm
be
sorry.
pissed. Yeah, sorry. All right. So, 5 reasons to sign your kid up for Perez Martial Arts, and this can also go for you. You're not, you're not.
It's
a
not
kid.
relegated just to children.
Yeah, you're not a kid, but you have an inner child. Okay, and that thing wants a karate chop out of its confines. Again, we're ad-libbing. Okay, but stick to the script. Focus on discipline and respect, physical fitness and coordination, self-defense skills, boosting self-confidence, and community and friendship. I think the self-confidence one is the biggest one. I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken classes there. My kids have. And that's the main pillar of the whole program. So if you want to check it out, meet Mr. Perez, Sensei Perez, if you will. Rolando to me because we're buddies. You can go to PerezMartialArts.com.
Nice.
Now back to your show.
Do we need to do Mike's show notes?
Yeah, I mean, I feel we should have front-ended that. And he also goes so long.
We could save him for next time.
Yeah, I feel like.
So,
I feel
Mary
like
Lou, we
missed
have
it.
a friend
Yeah.
of Rick's who lives in Arizona. Big fan of the show, avid listener. A lot of what we say on this show is not accurate. So Mike listens and then looks up things that we emphatically state as factual and then sends Rick show notes and corrects us.
Okay, you know what? That was actually that was a good opener. Now you have to read them.
No, yes. All right.
Yeah,
So we can make this
actually-
quick and then back to Mary Lou. Okay. Hello, Rick, Liz, and Evan. It was delightful to have the head cheese pay the STS Southwest Division a visit a few weeks ago. So Rick went to go visit Mike in Arizona. Saw this all play out on Facebook. You guys we played some golf, went to a baseball game, and enjoyed a lazy river. Rick's visit led to the following outcome. Hollow, Doge-like threats to Small Town Scuttlebutt Southwest Division to improve efficiency in the enforcement of the Oxford comma. Big fan of the Oxford comma. To keep on theme, here are the show notes for the past 2 episodes. Episode 234 started with a discussion regarding the stranded astronauts. The Small Town Scuttlebutt hosts wondered when the astronauts would be back on Earth in relation to the recording of the show. The show was recorded on Tuesday, March 19th at 8:58 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The astronauts returned to Earth on Monday, March 18th at 5:57 p.m. We were literally like, I wonder when they're coming back.
Not me. I was the one that said they came back. Then the guy that sits in this chair is like, they're not back yet.
I didn't think they were back
And then
either.
she didn't know, but she took his side. I'm like,
I did.
okay, we'll let the Minister of
If you
Misinformation
lived in Needham,
fix
you
this.
would have known.
Yeah.
Right? She's our hometown girl.
I know.
nice.
It's so exciting. The mission was coordinated between NASA and SpaceX to launch the Crew 10 mission and a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket and Dragon spacecraft. Evan followed up with a story about a private plane passenger from Vermont who was high on mushrooms causing chaos in a New Jersey airport. The name of the passenger
dry
was
humping.
Stephen Shaw. And Liz asked for a background on this delightful person. I found a couple of Vermont residents with that same name, but no direct connection to this escapade. There was one key detail missed by Evan that made this person a true scourge to humanity. He brought his dogs to the airport.
Loser.
Well, he was flying private, so
Oh, private? Yeah, fine.
yeah.
Yeah. Let that
I'm
thing
pretty
run
sure you
around.
can bring whatever you want.
Absolutely.
Liz departed halfway through the episode due to a work commitment. Rick and Evan finished the episode discussing his vision for his excursion to the Southwest. Rick explicitly referenced that I should make sure I was listening to this episode so I was aware of this vision of delusion and grandeur. Unfortunately, he uploaded episode 234 halfway through his visit using the highly advanced IT infrastructure of the Small Town Scuttlebutt Southwest Division. So thank you, Mike. Appreciate your contribution.
Yeah, and Mike, okay, last time it was incorporate the Oxford comma. I'm going to say now drop references to Southwest Division from your lexicon. It's redundant. It's overused. No one cares. No one gives a fuck
All
where
right.
you live. We just
All right.
want the facts.
Mary Lou, I see you came prepared
job,
with
though.
some notes.
Yes, I
Which
did
is
some
better
research
than-
just for Rick.
Rick and I.
Yep.
All right, so what do you have?
Do you think I need help?
No.
I'll say this. This is the hard season. Like I don't.
The transition season.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're
like
in
you.
it. We're in it.
I've been looking for my looks, my spring looks, and I'm like, that's awesome. It's a short sleeve sweater knit kind of thing. Like awesome.
Well, in the morning it's
Not-
one season, in the afternoon it's a separate season. That's the world we live in here in New England. So,
Yeah.
Mary Lou, what do you have for us?
Okay, so so I'm going to start with the men's trends. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I found some very interesting ones when I was doing my research for you, Rick.
Oh.
I got cuffless beanie hat.
Wait, what?
Cuffless beanie hat.
No.
Okay.
Hard.
Hard.
I was going to
Hard
say,
no.
can I swear on this podcast?
Yeah.
I just am so respectful.
I know.
I'm not going to swear,
Let's keep it clean.
but that's really horrible.
Yeah.
No, I see the guy.
Okay.
Is there- would
what
there
is
be,
that
like, an
about? What's the
age?
psychology behind that?
What do I think? I think that you're a beta, right? Like
Or
you
like-
are just a little man bitch that your mommy dresses you, and she wakes you up in the morning. Teddy, it's time to wake up. I made your waffles. Go get on your coat and beanie.
Maybe
You
it's
know?
a generational thing, though. Like, if
Okay.
I saw you wearing it, I'd be like, "Oh my God, Rick!"
You know
but
what I-
like, if your son was wearing it, maybe that would be totally
Okay.
appropriate.
Okay, I think it's like when men are starting to lose their hair.
Oh.
I think it's like
All right,
a
so maybe it
little-
is appropriate for
I
you
think
then.
it's a, I think it's a little talk about transitional dressing from the
Right?
season to the
Mhm.
next chapter.
Yep.
But the trend is that they're cuffless now, so there's
Yeah.
no little cuff on it. It's just like a beanie. So that's one thing I found for you.
Yuck.
Just-
Interesting.
and I wanted to get your take on why that's a trend.
Why it's a trend? I can't speak for people with bad fashion sense, but I personally am actively shopping. I've been to several stores, and I have to go into Boston. There's a place on Newbury Street. I'm looking for a fedora. I want to bring
Oh,
the popularity of the fedora back. I had the straw one with a blue
Mhm.
band
Yep,
around
yep,
it,
Yep, yep.
and I wore it one summer, and it was like I pulled it off.
It's a hit. Was a hit. Okay.
I liked it. Tilted a little bit when you're like hanging out. I don't know, and it just didn't hold well because it was like straw.
Now, is that for like everyday wear, or when you're on stage performing,
Oh, I
or
wouldn't
just
wear it on
special
stage.
occasions?
I feel like that would look too,
That's like a thing. That would be like a
character,
thing, yeah.
The scally caps are in too.
Mhm.
I'm not
For
a
the
fan
young
of
kids.
those.
Yes.
My in-laws
It's also
do
a very
something very
Boston
fun
thing.
though. They have 9 grandsons that are all from the age. My 2 of the youngest, 25 to 35.
Wow.
And they bought all the kids that for Christmas.
Oh, that's
and a
cute.
beautiful sweater, like really
Mhm.
nice sweater. And I thought that's a cool grandparent gift.
Mm-hmm.
And they all put them on, and
Mhm.
of course my kids, so they were in South Boston for 5 days over
Right?
over St. Patrick's Day. I was on vacation, and my poor dog. I had the dog sitter. My kids were
Mhm.
going to take care of the dog, and they're like, "Mom, it's St. Patrick's. It's the Southie Parade." I'm like, "Okay, I'll get a dog sitter." And my little Susie Q, I think, was home a little too long
Oh,
by
no.
herself, but I digress. But
crazy.
off they went with their little scally cap. So that's
Yeah.
one thing. Okay,
I think it's
Now-
it's regional too. It's popular.
Okay,
Yes.
so the hats. We're talking about different types of hats and why they're taking over men's fashion.
Mm.
And you're thinking, what's your final answer?
I
Your
like
own-
to accessorize.
Mhm.
You know,
Ooh,
I mean,
okay,
I
that's
like a good watch.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I'm not a big bracelet guy, but I have you can maybe if your daughter made it for you, definitely wear it.
Okay, so that
So
leads into
I
our
think
next one.
a hat can add. It's like a nice pair of shoes. You know,
Okay,
it's not
they're
the
not
date.
the cuffless beanie. No. Okay.
No, I just don't think. Honestly, that is probably the worst thing I could put on my head. I can't
Okay.
think of a worse thing. You know what? There is one worse thing. That beanie, just put a little propeller on it and spin that thing.
Yeah.
And then go on
okay.
your first date, bro, and see how you do.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay, that leads this segues nicely into men wearing more jewelry. The trends are brooch,
A brooch?
Brooch, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, a brooch and a pin. If you saw any of the award shows, they all had them on the lapels.
Oh.
Well, I have like 2 or 3 little flower things with a
Like a stick pin
Your-
type
A
of
stick
thing?
pin.
Yeah.
Oh
a
my
stick pin.
goodness, remember those?
Yeah. So the
Okay.
lapel has that little
Yeah, yeah,
thing in it.
yeah.
You can
And
put it there.
wow, you're very trendy.
And then I was in Mike was a former host of this. I was in his wedding, and he had these. It was like a pheasant feather. And it looked almost like a fly fishing lure, but
okay,
It's
okay.
like-
So
yeah.
we're you're like that trend. And then I have the newer trend is tiny tickers.
What's that?
Oh, tiny watches?
Yeah, tiny watchers.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
well,
They're coming back.
okay. Better than the brooch, pocket square, no tie. That's my look, guys.
Okay, oh,
Okay,
that's
if
your
you
look,
want to get
okay.
out there and you want to crush it with a podcast and whatever I do. Yeah, but then the watch, I like kind of a fat watch. Again, like this is not like, I'm compensating for something like, big truck, that guy. It's like, no, I want to look at the time and go, what time is it? It's 10:06. Okay. Not, what the frick, is that a 3? Where's the,
So some of this is also going with that whole grandpa core. So
Oh,
your
okay.
grandfather's
Yep.
watch that's smaller,
Mm-hmm.
the scally caps.
Yep.
So there's, and definitely like that over a little bit of the grunge look. Jeans have shifted too. Skinny jeans are out. Now it's more of a straight leg and a little bit of a boot cut to accommodate a cowboy boot.
For
which
men?
Yep, which I do. My son, by the way, works at Captain Martin's. Shameless plug.
Yes, yeah, he's got the oyster business,
farm.
right?
Yes,
Yes.
I'm so proud of him. But when he's working at Captain Martin's and working his raw bar business, he bought a really nice pair of cowboy boots. I was surprised because he's like, Mom, they really feel good on my feet. He's on his feet.
They're
all day.
comfortable?
Yep.
I'm
And then
surprised.
for Christmas, he had me buy him jeans that can accommodate the boot cut. So so I see how he's doing that. And most of my male customers never went to the skinny jean. They were like, no.
Yeah.
that.
I feel like
there's
that's a
an age
hipster.
cutoff.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
agree. There's an
30.
age cutoff for that.
But the nice thing about the boot cut is you still kind of get the fitted look through the thigh, which is nice on most people, non-gender, both
I mean,
genders.
just want to look at my jeans while you
Let me
talk.
see. Oh yeah, you're.
Those are what, straight leg?
No,
Those
you could go a little more
leg?
boot cut.
Like how? Really? Yeah, but look
Yeah.
at how my ass looks.
Yeah, but it will balance. The boot cut will balance the ass.
Yeah.
You've got a little tush going there, Mr. Rick. Yep. So a little bit of a boot cut will just balance you out. Okay. Yeah. So 2 things to add.
Okay.
You're going to add some pins. You're going to add maybe a tiny ticker. No, you said you didn't like that.
No, I
and
do
then-
have one. I have a smaller swatch.
Okay. And then we're also seeing
It's
razor
unisex?
thin eyewear. So the razor thin
Oh.
eyewear is coming back. So
For
we're gonna
men
do the
and
big-
women?
Yep.
Okay.
Like the banana clip?
Yeah.
Like we're gonna wear that like the guy from Star Trek?
So the big
LeVar
bold
Burton.
eyeglasses, we knew those were going to go out.
I felt like that was only women. We used to make
No,
fun
men were
of.
doing it. Men were
We
doing
used to
it.
call them like,
And
"Well,
that's
you welding
also-
today?" You know, like
Oh,
the big
yes.
giant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
never saw
that's
it.
also following this whole
Okay.
grandpa core thing. Is the
Can you explain the grand parkour? What is
it's
this?
just going back in time, like what was cool then is cool now. So kids are going to
But
Like
Simon
tweed?
stores, and they're going to vintage stores, and they're adapting it. So
and
they
what
might,
decade? What generations? We're going in 40s, 50s. When you say
Yeah,
grandparents,
no, I would say
60s. I mean, these are younger
20s,
kids.
30s. Yeah, younger kids. They want like my kids. My son Tim wears a bomber jacket that was my dad's. Like the bomber jackets are in too, and they can be, boy, some of the clients I shop for can be really expensive.
Yeah.
But you can find some of the stuff. So he wears this one that was my dad's, and he loves it. But he's wearing, the more contemporary jeans, sneakers, like my dad never wore.
White
Right.
sneakers, right? That's
yeah,
big.
white sneakers are big. Yep, yep, they're still big.
I have some of those.
So that's how you make it modern.
those
So you
boxes.
can wear it like if you see like a more of a straight cut jean or a boot cut jean with sneakers and an old school bomber and a scally cap. Like if
I
you're
like
in
that.
your
The
20s
mix
or
and match, like the
30s. Yeah,
vintage with
yeah,
the contemporary.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Liz,
Mm-hmm.
look at me.
Yes.
Okay. No. Picture me taking off these clothes.
Do I have to?
No, you get to. Now, envision me putting
Mm-hmm.
on
Yes.
a bomber jacket and that hat. Are you
I
going to
can't
say,
see
Rick,
you
you
with-
look good, or Rick, what's going on today?
The jacket, probably. The hat, I don't think so.
Yeah,
That's not
see,
you.
Yeah.
I just don't think
But
I
like
could
it's
pull it
your
off.
it's your personality. What's the old saying, Mary Lou? Like you wear the clothes shouldn't wear you, or something
Oh,
like that.
right.
Correct. Yeah.
So
You
yeah.
don't want the clothes entering the room.
Yes,
You want to
exactly,
enter the room.
exactly. Yes.
If I went somewhere, like let's say I went to, went out of town. No one knows me, and I
Mhm.
dressed like that. It would look good. I would be
Have a
that
little
person.
fun. Have a
little Yes.
It would be like, how
Yeah.
to get comfortable with it. That's what you could do if you're like, hey, I gotta get out of my comfort zone. I gotta
Mhm.
try that. I always wear blue. I want to wear green. or whatever, right? Well, go to Vermont and try it. You know,
Yeah.
Right, yes.
If you feel
Yes.
icky
Good
and
strategy, Rick.
green,
Very
Yes.
good
Go where
strategy.
people don't know you
Yeah.
because there's not an expectation, right?
yeah, go do your open mics.
Yeah.
But the problem is you bring yourself with you.
Right.
yeah, yeah. Just don't look at mirrors, or reflections in windows, or pawns.
Okay, you want me to keep going
Oh
here?
yeah, yeah.
Some other trends?
How much time do you have left?
I have like 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes. So that's what
Okay.
we're doing. You can
We
just
have
close it out.
boat shoes with soul. So
Oh.
boat shoes, a little bit of a platform.
Mm.
Oh, I like
yes
that.
or no? Yes or no for the guys?
Well, you're talking to a guy who's hanging on to 5'9". Every year, the spine shrinks just a little bit. I'm like,
Okay, so
take another
A
measurement.
little bit of a platform would help you out.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's a trend. And
I
then
have a pair of Cole Haan blue suede with the white.
Ooh.
You know the white.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a thing. That's a platform, right?
Yep.
It's about an inch or so.
Okay. Okay, we also have slouchy sweats.
Ooh.
You love slouchy sweats. Who doesn't love a slouchy sweat? Yeah. Just don't be going to like.
Yeah, you can't leave the house in them.
Again, it goes back to appropriate. I
No,
want to talk to you about.
appropriate. Yeah, appropriate. If it's a matching set, you
Okay.
can go to the grocery store. If it's clean, it's fresh, with a clean pair of sneakers.
Okay.
You're off to the grocery store, Rick.
Yeah,
your slouch.
I've always wanted to get an Adidas suit.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you're in Run DMC?
Yeah.
No, like I'm Ben Stiller in the Royal Tannenbaums. That's when I saw that movie. I'm like, I wanted to just wear a red Adidas, or I'd go blue or something, but
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
a full
Yeah.
body. And I think people I just,
Grab and go. Like it's a set. You're dressed.
and I like to make people laugh. I think it wouldn't walk by, you know.
Yep. I
I'd laugh
say
at
go
that.
for it. I say go for it. And
Yeah?
it's also in for women too, Liz. So you guys can get
I
matching
feel like
sets.
because I see, like these fashion influencers on Instagram and whatever, and they wear these like matching athleisure sets with
Big trend.
sneakers and cool sneakers, whatever. And I'm like, oh, that looks cool. If I wore that, I swear, I think I would look homeless, Mary Lou. Like, I just don't think I could pull it off. Like,
Oh, there's a brand for you, girl.
Okay.
Look at Varley.
okay,
Has
Varley.
them. Yeah. So
Okay.
I just went to Hilton Head and it was freezing,
Mhm.
and I had a Varley matching set that I just threw in the bag. I lived in it. I went to the beach in it. I went to the store in it. I went walking in it. I wore it on the plane.
Okay.
So yes, there's a lot to that. Like,
All right.
Yeah. So
Is that
go-
athleisure? Would you say?
athleisure? Very good.
Okay.
Rick. Wow.
'Cause-
Rick
Because I
pays
do want
attention.
to like, because I travel for work.
Yeah,
Not a ton, but
yeah.
often enough.
Yeah. Get a set.
Okay.
It'll
okay.
change your life, and
All
it's more
right.
comfortable than jeans on a plane.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yes.
don't like the high school boys lowering the bar for themselves. I mean, they just wear gray hoodies and gray sweatpants, and that's it. So I've kind of wanted to distance myself from that. I was just talking about a woman who told me to fuck off. Oh, sorry, I did swear. At the Starbucks, but her words, not mine. Just paraphrasing. She was at the Starbucks at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and she had like pajama pants on.
Oh.
Mm.
You know, like the fleece pajama sweatpants and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, it's horrible. Like,
Yeah.
you look terrible. You look
Yeah.
like you don't respect yourself.
Never mind me.
Right.
Yeah.
Never mind
Or
me.
the
Yeah.
handicapped person that can't park in that spot because you're in it. That's why she.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I told her that,
Yeah.
and then that's why she told me that. yeah.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I just see a
Follow,
person like that.
follow.
I
Yeah.
don't know anybody when I go out and about. It doesn't matter what people think of you, but at the same time, it does. Like,
But you're judging. Like I mean, even if that woman wasn't parked in the handicap spot and didn't tell you to F off, she was wearing pajama pants. And you judged her for that, as I would have as well. Like-
Yeah, I
Living in
mean,
Medfield, Massachusetts, there's no reason to have your PJ pants on at
Exactly.
9 in the morning
Yes.
after your kids have gone to
Yes.
school. And
Yep.
Yeah.
She could have worn a matching
Yeah.
set and
Yeah,
still
matching set.
been
Yeah, and that's
comfortable
part of
and
our philosophy,
presentable.
Liz, as you know.
Yes.
Have your pie chart going at all times.
Yep.
I don't know if
Pie
you
chart.
want. Yeah, I don't know if you want to have candy canes on the top and the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Fucking- it's
So
like not
another
even in
trend
season.
that
It's
I've
like
actually been doing, and this is a big reveal. I've been doing socks with Birkenstocks.
No, Mary
I
Lou.
have, and I've been having so much fun, because
I
it's
like
so
that you
not
own it.
me.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it because it's like so chilly,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm so done with my boots.
Yes.
And I can just put on my matching set,
Mm-hmm.
put on my little cute socks, and throw on my Birks, which I love. And I do go to PT twice a week. So I go to PT and I still look pulled together. I can still, and I just get a kick out of it because I feel hip and cool. Because I never did that when I was in college. I just didn't, like, that was a big no-no, socks and sandals. But
Oh, yeah.
I love my Birkenstocks. And now I'm loving them with my socks because it's given me a little bit of an extra couple months in them with the socks.
I love that you're just doing it
Oh,
and
yeah, just
with
doing it.
authority. And you can, because it's great when you're an expert in something, you know the rules.
Yes.
And when you know the rules, you can creatively break them
Yes.
at the right times or for an effect. And you're going with it. And,
Yeah, I'm having a lot
that's
of
fun.
Yep.
You're
Can we
having
go back,
fun.
Can we go back to the pie chart?
Yes.
I can't believe you didn't jump on the pie chart.
Go
I was
for it.
like, that is a
I'm familiar
rip-
with the pie chart.
So the pie chart is like, what is my life? Like
Mm-hmm.
it works for everything, but when it comes to dressing, it's like, how many times am I going 9 a.m. to Starbucks in my PJs? Like
Mm-hmm.
that should be like a red flag. Like I need to get a set.
Yes,
I need to be
yes.
appropriately
Oh, okay,
dressed.
yeah.
When am I going to an office with real people that are paying me to show up appropriate? There's that word again.
Yeah, I love that.
Appropriate,
That
big
word
word,
is so,
big
I
word.
use it a lot when we
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about
Yeah,
how people dress.
big work.
Yeah.
What am I wearing on Zoom? Let's be honest. You can probably do a little sweatpant action on the bottom. It's the dressing from the waist up.
Or nothing.
We're not gonna go there.
Ron
We call
Burgundy
that
style.
going bulls
And
out.
then, and then we have the big one where people really can't figure it out is their social look, like out with friends, date night. I don't know, what are you guys having going? Going to see Rick at a comedy club.
What am I wearing on stage tonight? I
Oh.
love picking out an outfit for like tonight.
Okay.
Or
Are you going on stage tonight?
no.
Oh, okay.
But like, no, but I'm opening for a guy on Saturday, a hypnotist. So
Oh.
that should be fun.
Ooh, very cool.
Yeah. So what am I gonna wear? I don't know, but it'll be fun.
Probably PJs if he's gonna.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for you though, for someone like, yeah, you gotta like. My advice to you would be to just kind of land on your look and repeat it.
I have a look. I just refine it, bring it up a little bit. I was watching Nate Bargatze the other day, and I'm like,
Yep.
this guy's look is very coordinated.
Yeah.
He's never in his life until about 20 minutes ago ever worn that yellow suede jacket. It's been given to him, and it'll be taken from him and then sold to a charity.
Right.
And he'll never see it again. That's not his look. But it's along the lines. It took his look and just,
Elevated it. Yeah.
So that's what I do.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think, like, I look at him like, yeah, I'd wear that. You know, that's kind of what I look like, you know? And I see Sebastian Maniscalco. That guy's all like, you know, what's that, sateen or, you know, that shiny.
Yeah. But
Oh,
that
yeah,
goes
yeah,
with
yeah.
like his vibe, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it works
Yeah.
for him. But
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway,
Yeah.
those are my thoughts. Because it's sort of like, what's the first impression going to be? You know, I want
right.
people to think, this guy puts effort into what he's doing.
And then it goes into
Yeah.
the 4 good F words:
Mm-hmm.
fit, fabric, function, flair. Fit, fabric, function, flair. So fit is everything. And if you're on stage and something doesn't fit, if it's overpowering you, your message is drowning. Your whole presence is, again, the clothes are showing up, not you. Fabric is, what do I need the clothes to do for me? I need them, I'm on stage. They need to breathe. I can't be sweating. So natural fabrics, things that don't wrinkle, function. I'm reaching, I'm running around. When I'm working with executive women, you know, are you on an airplane talking to Liz? Like she's on an airplane. What are you wearing on the airplane? What are you packing? A lot of these women want to get into one suitcase,
Yep.
which is going to save you a lot of money. It's going to it just make everything easier. So it's all about the functionality. What are the clothes doing to help you get your life done, your job done?
Cargo
And it's-
pants, is that what you say?
Yeah. And then Flair-
Liz,
Flair's the
write that
last
down,
one.
cargo
And
pants.
Flair goes to Rick's a jewelry guy. Who knew?
Yes,
Not
like
really,
big
accessory,
watch.
accessory.
Well,
Like,
Stick
no,
pin.
but putting a little
Yeah.
pin on
Yes.
the lapel.
Yeah.
So
A chain.
Flair. So people will always call us and they want to lead.
belly
with,
button ring.
Lead with Flair, and I'm like, no. We're getting your fit down first.
Yep.
We're going to get you in fabrics that work for your internal and external thermostat. We're going to get the function down, which nobody talks about. Like, what are you
Right.
doing? Like, what the heck are you doing? I think that's why sneakers have made such a
come back.
Yes. Yeah.
and then the last one's flair, and that's so fun. And when you have like the basics, both men and women, because I work with both, that's when, like, for a guy, like when I really get him in a suit that fits, a sports jacket that fits. I can then do the pocket square, no tie look. So
That's the fun part.
Yeah, that's the fun part. But you can't get to the fun part
Cufflinks.
if you don't have the base stuff that's going to make you shine.
All right, I have a question. It's the only thing I have a problem with. When I wear pants or shorts, basically.
When?
Yeah,
When?
that's all the
When?
time.
If.
When I'm actually wearing clothes, I like to tuck in a t-shirt
Okay.
into my pants.
Yep.
I just like the waistband.
Yeah.
A lot of men say
You know what I
that.
don't like? Someone's reaching for the top shelf and I see,
Oh,
I see
yeah,
your
yeah,
beer
yeah.
Not a good
belly.
look. Not a good look.
Or
No.
A brother-in-law, I won't mention his name,
You only have one.
who bends over and shows everyone the plumber's crack.
Oh,
you know, it's like, come
Get
on.
it together. Get it
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
First of all, I don't have a plumber's crack. You just saw me turn around. I have a very nice looking crack. And it's true. And I feel like where do I want to go with this?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Seriously. We gotta wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's tucking in.
I'm tucking
Yeah.
in. But the problem is, like, okay, I'm tucked in, right? Like,
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
not tucked in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, here, let me show you what's going on.
Okay. Okay.
This is the look I want. I want to
Okay,
tucked in.
so you've
I like
tucked
that
in,
look.
so you're
Yeah, I like
layered.
that look. Yeah.
Yep.
But I couldn't go out like this. Like, that looks nerdy, right?
Yeah,
Tucked in.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah,
really nerdy.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you throw on a graphic
Yeah.
tee.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are really styling,
So you
Rick.
throw on a
Yep.
graphic tee.
And now you got it going.
And can you
Mhm.
get that tomato can up there? I'd say, no, I'm 5'9". You get it. I'd be like, "No problem, lady." I reach up, and then you don't look at like a
So-
belly. You
right.
look at like a six-pack wrapped in cotton as I come down. Right?
And let's go back to that magical word.
Appropriate.
Appropriate. It's appropriate.
Yes.
Rick is going to the grocery store to reach cans on high shelves.
To help little old
With
ladies.
His wardrobe thought out in such a
Mhm.
way that he can be that rock star and he can be the hero of the day, giving the can of whatever.
And all I was here to do is buy this upside-down pineapple. Yeah. So I said, well,
yes, you are. And the other thing I really like about your outfit is the proportions.
Mm,
So your T-shirt's not so long that it's like
oh yeah,
hanging
yeah,
below.
right.
yeah.
It's a
That's-
proportion, and that's all like those 4 magical words. We can do everything with those. That's fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what else? You know what was a big pet peeve of me? That those shirts that tuck it.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's wrong with
yes!
those?
I don't like
Yes.
them. I just
Why?
think I think they're kind of loserous. I don't know. It's like I give up.
What was that word you said?
Loserish.
Oh, you don't like that word. You think someone wears an untucked shirt, kind of? Oh,
I know it's kind of like
It's your
Look
beanie.
at me.
It's your-
I'm wearing like I figured it out with the Tuck It company. It's like no, you didn't. You go to a professional and
Yeah.
figure out what
I-
brand you should buy. Not,
okay, so I said I'm cobbling together my spring look. I did walk by and walk into and walk around and then out a Untuck It store, Native Collection,
Oh.
and
run.
I did. I just want to see what they had, and I just I
Yeah,
walked
it's like
away.
It's kind of like giving up.
I felt like
Oh
what I
my
felt
God,
Like? I
love
felt like
that.
this is the cruise ships of men's clothing stores. It's like
Yeah.
I want to go on a trip and it's
Yeah.
gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's like, what do I do? Because I don't know. And it's like, hey,
Yes.
we're Carnival. You want a dance party till 2 in the morning and then have a buffet? Whoa,
Oh,
boom,
they
boom,
should.
boom, boom.
Carnival
And then you
should
go.
into
It's like,
a marketing partnership with Untuck It. They should.
Yes.
Yeah, they
have a
should.
Yes,
partnership.
sponsored
Yeah.
by.
You nailed it. That's all I'm
Untuck
going to use
It.
that. That is the perfect frame up of what that store is.
yeah,
Okay, raise your right hand and say, "I'm never going there again."
I'm never going there
Okay,
again.
thank you. My work is done. I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah, I like the concept, but I just feel like
no.
it's,
It was yes, but it.
It's like
went
ordering-
too far.
Mhm.
Went too far.
Yeah.
Too fast.
it's like ordering
And now I'm stuck with it. Like I'm getting rid of all those shirts.
Oh, you are?
Oh,
yeah,
when you're
yeah.
cleaning out a
I'm
closet, you're like,
downloading those. Those are going. There's like a lot of. Yeah. there's a lot of-
I'm glad you said this because it's the most controversial thing you've said all day. There's a lot of guys listening going, hey, what the hell? I like my gingham. My wife bought this for me. For Father's Day. Looks good.
tartan plaid.
I am not a
There's
tartan plaid
yeah,
guy.
There's a lot of tartan plaid in that
Mhm.
store.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay away. Just stay away.
Yeah.
Stay away. Yeah.
it's a PSA.
Yeah.
Tartan just
Stay
doesn't even
away.
seem like that seems like fall, winter.
Yes.
Right?
Listen to you.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like where's this
I do like it
seersucker
as a
and-
pattern, but
Yeah.
it's
No,
not
this is spring
spring
this
season.
spring and summer versions.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
How? Color changes?
Or fabric, the
Fabric,
fabric.
color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love these new linen cotton blend pants.
Ooh, what do you love about them? Share.
I like that they're a little bit lighter. So I'm looking for alternatives to jeans
Mm-hmm.
because I pointed out at a show one night. I'm like, hey, look at you guys, you dorks wearing the same outfit, to this younger comic who's in his 20s. They were both wearing black pants and dark green, sweaters. And he's like, yeah, okay, dad jeans. And I was wearing these jeans. And I looked at he's like 26. I'm like, oh, whoa. I was messing with you.
Rick,
But
Rick,
you're
I gotta
serious.
give you the
Like,
hard truth.
what?
Those are dad jeans.
These are?
Yeah. Yeah. You got to get a little more boot cut.
What the?
I
bought
they're
these-
too skinny. It's not really dad jeans. They're a little too hipster. A little too hipster. Yeah. Get a little. Go a little straighter. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
go straighter. Yeah,
Straighter.
there's too much tapering at the
Yeah. A
ankle.
little yeah. A little straighter.
Mm-hmm.
I
You're
can do
still
that.
rocking them.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I have skinny calves. I wanted to taper for the guy's like, oh, those calves. Let's. No, just kidding.
Okay.
I don't think you want to accentuate skinny calves if you're a dude.
Have you ever seen a dude with like huge calves? It's like, where did you get those?
Maybe they're calf implants.
Like, what are you doing with your calf? I don't even know. Like, what are you doing?
Every day's leg day.
Those toe rise things. Like,
So the other big trend for men is the Lululemon pants.
Yes.
Talk about Lululemon pants.
Yep.
Yep.
Even amongst the high school boy sets,
Yep,
those are
yep.
popular.
I got my husband a pair. He went screaming and kicking. He never goes shopping with me, and I got
Ah!
him for Christmas 2 years ago. And guess what he asked for this Christmas?
Another pair?
what does he like about them?
Because you can go up a couple pounds, down a couple pounds, comfortable.
I actually buy clothes to keep me in check.
Yeah.
No elastic waistbands for you.
Medium.
Yeah, I like
32
that.
inch waist.
Good
32
strategy.
inch waist. I'm buying it. I'm not trying it because it has to fit. And if it doesn't, that's my fault. Will fit in it next
Yeah.
week, and
Yeah.
then I'll do it.
Yeah, I love that.
And then I,
love
just
that. Yeah. Yeah, it's a
Don't
rude
eat ice
awakening
cream,
for
basically,
women,
is
for
the
women
thing.
that wear the Lululemon all winter. Spring comes a calm,
Yeah.
and you just can't get your pants on.
Yep.
Yeah,
Those-
so that's a good check.
Yeah, white jeans
Yeah.
that fit last summer.
you had me.
Yep.
I can't get
Yep.
my pants on.
Yeah.
I have a pair of Lululemon slides. Nice, simple, clean look,
Yep.
comfortable.
Yep. It's a
But
look.
Rick, I got to go.
It's a
okay,
look.
let's wrap it
Okay.
up.
Sorry.
Wrap it up.
Are you
Okay.
done? Are you done? Are you
I'm
all set?
done. I think our recap here is the word appropriate.
Yes.
I think that's
Absolutely.
the
Yes.
recap. Awesome. Thank you. That was so fun.
And
Yeah,
I would
that's
like
great.
to
Fun.
thank Mary Lou. I have to thank you and Sarah because I was scrolling through Instagram the other day and I saw this really cute jumpsuit and I was like, oh my God, I love that. That's so cute. I should buy it for this 50th girls weekend getaway. And then I was like, I don't need that. I can go shopping in my closet
Yep.
because that's what Mary Lou and Sarah would tell me to do.
Yes, we would.
And just because it's cute and it would, I have kind of an occasion, I'm sort of making it up, an excuse to buy it. I'm like, I have 100 other things. I'm like, not 100, but plenty of other things in my closet that I could wear for this particular occasion. So I have to thank you. So listeners, that is
Switch the shoes,
yes,
switch the bag, new outfit.
this is the cardinal rule
Don't
that Mary
forget
Lou
accessorizing.
reinforces is start shopping in your closet. So thank you for that. So listeners, I think that Mary Lou imparted a ton of great wisdom here today. Appropriate, fit, fabric, form, function, shop in your closet, all the things. If you like what you hear, please rate, review, subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on social, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, at Small Town Scuttlebutt. And Mary Lou, where can our listeners follow you?
Best place is dressingwell.com. We're also Mary Lou Andre Style on Instagram, and we do have a great Facebook group beyond Dressing Well.
Awesome. Thank you again, Mary Lou. And listeners, we'll see you next week.